1.7. So everything we've done since Thursday. So it doesn't have the first half of the quiz.
I don't remember what I did last night.
Okay. So today is given a bunch of data, we write the equation. Steps are at the top. This one wants you to figure out what type of function it is. So if it is a multiplying or dividing, it's going to be exponential. And then I need to write the equation.
Okay, what is what?
So if it's a multiplying and no. Hold on, let me write this word. I can't talk and write. If it's multiplying and dividing, it's an exponential function. Just adding and subtracting, it's linear. If it's adding and subtracting, like, twice, this is what we did last semester. Remember, it's quadratic. So we're figuring out the change in the y values. Like, if it takes me 2 tries to get to be the same number, it's quadratic. If it takes 3 times, it's cubic. 4 times, it's quartic. Okay, guys in the back, be quiet. Okay, so how do I go from a half to 1? Okay, I could add by 0.5. Do I add by 2? Everything is multiplying by 2. So, how would I go write this in an equation?
Okay, you press stat.
Okay, so I press stat, and this is where I am. Okay.
What if we were to add?
Does 1 plus a half equal 2? Okay, so I need to clear out my values. If I need to clear, remember I arrow up to the L1, I press clear, and I arrow down. Because I have stuff in mind. Okay. Then L1 is my X, L2 is my Y. So I type those in. Well, I'm waiting for people to type it in. Has everyone typed it in? Okay.
That's so cute. I like that. It's nice and easy.
Okay. So, have we finished typing it in?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I go second mode to go home. Guys! I follow the steps at the top of the paper. Second mode to go home. Then I press stat. This time I want to arrow over to calc. I am working on exponential equations, so if I scroll all the way down, choice 0, EXP stands for exponential. Yeah. And then I go all the way down to calculate and press enter.
Did we do this before?
We've done this before with like quadratic and cubic. Okay, so this is going to be y equals 2, parentheses 2 to the x. Stat, calc, and if you look, choice 0. No. Okay, so what's my pattern on number 2? Same thing but different. So how do I go from 2 to 2? This is obviously not multiplying. How do I go from 0 to 2? 2 to 8. 18 to 32. 32 to 50. Okay, are those all the same number? No. So I'm gonna do it again. How do I go from -2 to +2? Ruben, you don't need to be so angry about it. Okay, so it's quadratic. So, you're right. I should be saying what kind it is. No, you didn't. Okay, so this one's quadratic. Now I want to go type it into the calculator and find my equation. What? Hold on, let me finish typing. Yeah?
Oh, do you use quadratic?
Oh, sorry, I did punchy. That's good. Yeah, I use quadratic. So I go, number 2. So I go second mode, and then I press stat, I arrow over to calc. This time, since we said it's quadratic, should I be picking exponential?
No.
No, which one should I pick?
Quadratic.
5 for quadratic.
This is y equals 0.5 x squared.
Yeah. Why don't I fill in for B and C? 5? Okay. Questions on 1 or 2? Okay. Not really. You just need to pay attention to what it's telling you. Okay, number 3 wants me to write an exponential equation. I can set it up as a table of values again. Bless you. So I'm just going to type in those 2 into the calculator.
Wait, why?
So I can have the calculator do all the hard work, unless you want to learn how to do this by hand. Really?
I don't know. Then I should do the same thing?
Yeah. We can keep doing what we've been doing, or we can learn how to do this by hand. I don't know why you'd want to do it by hand.
Is it easier?
It's easier by the calculator.
Oh, okay.
That's way harder by hand. Okay. How do I know which one to use? Good question, Avery. What does the question tell me? Exponential. So 0. Zero. So then what's my equation?
Y equals 2 times 3 to the power of x.
Questions there? No, there's one more. Okay. One more. It's still on the calculator. Okay, this one is telling me it wants to have an equation written in the form y equals a plus b ln x. It doesn't look very nice, but we do the same steps we've been doing. So instead of picking 0 or quadratic, this time I'm going to pick choice 9, which should be ln regression.
So we do the same thing, just use a different option?
Yep.
Swear.
Swear. I cannot cover my numbers and see what they are. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
And it'll give us the formula now?
Yep.
And that's all those numbers give?
Yep. And I think there's like 3 or 4 questions like today's notes on the quiz. 9. Because because it tells me I want it in this form, a natural logarithm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, yep. Yeah. Yeah. Why is my pen not writing? Whatever. I think the homework tells you 2 decimal places.
It says explain your reasoning. How do you do that?
Where does it say explain that?
It says determine the table type of function represented by the table.
Oh, just show me your work on how you decided, like, multiplying by. Questions here. You just type it in, so, okay. Then I go stat, and I go to calc. You see choice 9? Tomorrow's review.